Welcome to the episode. We installed this bad boy. A few hiccups along the way, but with the instructions we got, you get what you get. You don't get upset. It is a 4-ton 2-poster from Tuff lift. So I paid $3,000 exactly. So they're $3,000 and 90. He dropped the 90 for me, and I picked it up on a car trailer, as you'll see. So saved a little bit of money with delivery. But then also had to spend a little bit of money of getting a chain block to get it off. But yeah, this is where we're at. So the hoist. So she's come with M20s, big sooties. I went and just bought an M20. Just spray painted at 115 because that's all it needs. There's no point going any further. It's a dyno bolt anyway. It'll start pulling up. Oh, there. And it's given, plastic shims. So when you want to, once you've drilled the holes, etc., you want to get it level, shims are for that. But, jack the car up, take the skates out, leave the front because we won't go all the way out because the hoist will sit about, I don't know if you can see that mark there. That's where we drilled, but there's a few little marks around it. So the hoist will sit about here, so pretty much centered with the beam. So that'll give me good clearance there. So that's like I laser leveled that with the mez for front of the car, and then I laser leveled this with the roller door at the back of the car. Let's jack her up. To pull it back, because I'm just going to use the winch off my cruiser, I'll just pull it back pretty much to these skates there. Pretty much sit there. I pretty much just want to work out where the other leg's going to go and work out all the measurements for that for now. It's a mess. She hasn't moved in a while. Kept turning as I pulled it back. One of those down there was swinging a bit, but should work. I'll give the workshop / shed a bit of a clean. I'll just leave that like that for now. Let's unpack it. I think I might pull it outwards, move this plate after that fell on my foot the other night once I wanted the box out of it, so we'll sit it down and see what happens. Might just throw it on a time lapse. Nice bit of kit. This is cool. Bit of softness, I guess, when you open your door and you forget that it's on the hoist. But this is where the power pack will mount, I'm guessing. So that will go here in the shed. So the power pack will be on this side because I have a power point there, and I'll just extend the cord on this power pack, or power unit they call it. It's just a little power pack. So yeah, we'll rig this one up and put it on the ground, I guess. and maybe put it on the skates, maybe. See what happens. But nice bit of kit. They definitely thought about it. It's probably not how you do it, but this is good for 2 tonne, this is good for 10. And this is a 1 tonne, 2 metre, I reckon. Yeah, just unbolt it now and just slowly swinging it off the bottom one. Oh, she's a bit front heavy. That's alright, it's only going on the ground. Move the bottom one out of the way. Move this box out of the way. Put it on the ground. It's not every day you grab the right chain and it actually goes down. We'll get it on the ground, get the other one unpacked, and I'll get back to you. It's always the case when I'm filming, parts are rocking up. Let's see if we can open them together. Watch me cut my finger off. I reckon it should just be a fuel regulator. Hopefully. Fuel pressure reg. Just for the gauge. Because I've got the regulator already. Probably should just put the camera down and open it. It takes the fun out of it. It is. Perfect. That'll be getting put together in another episode. I'll give you the hot tip. If you ever see any of these for sale in the marketplace, they are amazing for anything and everything. Just a bit of pressure on this end. And away we go. Perfect. I'll grab the other one, unbolt this and drop it. Did the old, place them around. Bit of a lift. Where it sits, I can lift that from there. So we'll see how we go. Once it's up, I'll strap it just so it's obviously held and go from there. Probably won't film it just in case it does fall on me. Don't want to have any of the hoisty boys laughing at me. Righto, we'll turn this down. This is how I did it last time with the other pole. Literally just got it pretty well where it needs to be. I've got the strap ready to go and I literally just went like this. Controlled it. That's the cylinder inside moving. Then spun it to suit. I've put marks on the floor roughly where it needs to go. So I'll get them seated as they are before I drill or anything like that. I'll measure 15 times, probably 1,000 times before I even think about drilling. Double check the base plate's going to fit, etc. And then I'll mount them either tomorrow or the next few days, but that's why I'm putting the strap around them, because the strap will hold them if I'm still working on the crappador. So yeah, happy days. We'll just move this around where it needs to go. Oh, the other one was a bit easier to manoeuvre. And this, unless there's something underneath it, but this base doesn't seem to be wanting to. That's better. There was a cable underneath it. Hopefully that's not fucked. You get that on the big jobs. But even like that, they're still solid. I'll strap it up and get back to you. So I've measured from the wall to the level, from the wall to the level, which is 90. So now it's not even square with the post, but you get that. And then I've measured from there to there on both sides. So there to there, I think it's 375 both of them. So I know that it's semi-square to the shed wall, which is obviously what I want. So I guess now it's drilling. Point of no return to drill these 6 holes, I guess. Wish me luck. because it's obviously daylight and I can't move the Commodore back any further. So I set up a heap of sheets, got laser level on. That's all dead eye. That one's bang on. I'll just mark this line here. And now I'll do the measurements from there to here, which was like 260 or something. Just got it here in the paperwork. 260/10. And then I'll sit it there, and then I'll also double check that 270/80 and also double check the 370 before I drill. So that one's done. Before I drill that one, I'll double check all those measurements. Probably sick of me just yapping on, but I've measured from there to there, like I said, 260/10. And then I've marked it, put the laser level on my mark. Probably can't see it, just here, which is my 260/10 laser leveled. Obviously not everyone's going to have a laser level, but I've marked it like that. Double checked both ends, make sure it's still in line. Bit of moving, bit of jiggling, still in line, and then marked it here. So I'll turn the lights back on and line it all up and hope for the best. In other ways, obviously confident that side, I'm just double checking this side here. So I've lined it up, and I'll go over, check this, not that you can see it very well, but that's bang on as well. That way I know it's square, it's perfect distance apart, because if it's not, then that plate there won't fit correctly. That's not what you want. I just want to add too that I'm no hoist installer. I've never done this in my life. I probably will never do it again. Ideally, I want to stay in this house forever. But I'll give you the hot tip. The instructions aren't the best either. So if you are unsure and you don't think you're confident, as always, get a professional. But I feel like the things I've done over the years, I'm more than capable of doing this. Maybe. Some will say different. This is where I'm at, to be honest. The instructions are shit. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. So, I've got a rough idea how it goes. I think, cable goes up, down, that's your adjustment, feeds, controls, goes up, one ends there, and then obviously the opposite on the other. So, I called them, they're going to call me back, but I might run it and see how it goes. It's a bit, it's shit. Shit instructions. Well, after a bit of shoving things places, I've worked it out the way the cables run. As Tuff still haven't called me back, so if you are installing this model with this great instructions, that's how the cable goes. Not sure, you can't get a second nut on that, so I think they want you to double nut it that way. Obviously adjust a nut, lock a nut. Same again, still going to put a second nut on that. There's a nut on the bottom, nut there. So I'll adjust that so there's nice tension on it and go from there. Have the power pack all mounted. Feeling a little bit defeated just because how long it took to sort them cable out. But slowly getting there. Do the arms next. They're over there on the ground. Got a bolt locking mechanisms on. And the lube the pins. It's almost done. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's just taken longer than I thought it would have. There we have it. I have to tidy up I extended the lead because I had a PowerPoint up there for it. So I'll pin this and strap it as it needs to be. But yeah, she's done. Do some finer adjustments to the cables. Just this stuff like these. But give her a whirl. Those bangs are the safety latches, so obviously I have to need to adjust them so they bang pretty much at the same time. So then they're evenly good. So happy days. Now it's time to get back into the shitbox. Thanks for watching.